Good, good morning, student. Our next topic is principle of superposition. Today we discuss principle of superposition. So, what is principle of superposition of electrostatic force? When a number of charges interacting, the total force on a given charge is the vector sum of all the forces exerted on it due to all other charges. The force between the two charges is not affected by the presence of other charges. It means when there is a number of charges interacting on a system and we have to find out net force on any particular charge, then we have to apply principle of superposition. It means suppose this is a system. Here charge Q1, Q2, Q0, Qn. This is a system in which a number of charges interacting in a system. Now we have to find out net force on this charge Q0. So here charge Q1 repel charge Q0. It means applying force F1. Q2, here all charges are positive. Q2 also repel Q0, that is F2. Qn also repel, that is F1. तो यहाँ हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? We are just calculating force on charge Q0 due to all other charges. तो Q1 charge repel Q0 charge along this direction, that is F1. Q2 repel Q0 along this direction, force is given by F2. Qn repel along this direction, force is given by Fn. So net force on Q0 charge is the vector sum of F1 plus F2 plus dash dash Fn. So this is the principle of superposition. Please write down it. For solving numericals related to principle of superposition, so when this principle is applied, when there is more than two charge in a system, we have to apply principle of superposition. So rules for solving numerical: rule first is draw the direction of force. Second rule, calculate their magnitude. Third rule, apply vector addition. What is vector addition? R is equals to root a square plus b square plus 2ab cos theta, where a and b are two vectors and angle between them is theta, and this is their resultant. So by applying these rules we can calculate net force on any charge. So when there is charge more than two charges, we have to apply principle of superposition. Okay. So first, second, third. First, draw direction of force. Second, calculate their magnitude. Third, apply vector addition rule. So by using these rules, we have to solve some numericals. First, calculate net force at point A. This is an equilateral triangle. This is point A, B, C. Length of equilateral triangle is L. And here charge plus Q plus Q is placed at point A, B, C. Plus Q charge is placed, and we have to find out net force at point A. We have to calculate net force at point A. So we have to apply principle of superposition. So what is our first rule? Apply first rule first. Draw the direction of force. It means we have to draw direction of force. So we can solve solution. We can easily solve here. Again we have to draw. This is point B. It has plus Q charge. So charge B here, charge B repel charge plus Q charge at point A. In this case, charge at point B repel. We have to find out net force at point A. Here positive charge, that positive charge repel positive charge at point A. This is the force at A due to B. Similarly, C having also positive charge, it also repel the charge at A. The force at C due to A. So what is our first rule? Apply, draw the direction of force. So done. And this is equilateral triangle, means all angle is 60 degree. This angle is also 60. So this angle is 60 degree. Step 2. Calculate their magnitude. So what is force between A and B? Formula K. A having charge plus Q. A having charge plus Q. B having charge plus Q. So it means KQ square by L square. Similarly, force at A due to C, KQ square by L square. Both A and C having QQ charge. Separation is L. So step first, draw the direction of force. Step 2, calculate their magnitude. Step 3, apply vector addition. So now we have to apply vector addition. So what is vector addition? Here we have two forces, FCA, FAB. So this is the net force. Net force at A. So net force at FA. FA is the resultant of FAB and FCA. Here two vectors, FAB and FCA. So FAB square plus FCA square plus 2 times FAB FCA cos. Here angle between both the forces is 60 degree. Clear? FA is the resultant of FCA and FAC, force at A due to C. FAC and FAB. Clear? So by applying this formula we can get net force. What is value of FAB? KQ square by L square whole square. Again FCA, FAC, force at A due to C. KQ square by L square whole square plus twice FAB, KQ square by L square, KQ square by L square cos 60. Cos 60 is 1 by 2. 2 cancel. So by solving we get 3 times KQ square by L square whole square. Final answer is KQ square by L square root 3. This is the net force at point A. Clear? This is the net force at point A. Next question is Again we have to find out net force at point A. Here at point A plus Q charge, B having plus Q charge, C having minus Q charge. So first we draw the force. So B having positive charge. This positive charge repelled. So force at A due to B. Similarly, C having minus Q charge. So force at A due to C having minus Q, which attract A. So here direction of force at A due to C is towards C. Negative charge attracting the positive charge. Now we calculate their magnitude. We have only take their magnitude, no need of sign. FAB both positive charge Q separation L, तो KQ square by L square, force at A due to C. Here positive charge but C having negative charge, but we have to only take their magnitudes, to KQ square by L square. Now apply vector addition. So here angle between both the forces is FAB and FAC. Angle is 120 degree. This is 60 degree, so this will be 120 because the straight line makes 180 angle. Now apply vector addition. So we get here force at A. Now apply vector addition. So angle is 120 here. FAB square, FAC square 2 FAB, FAC cos 120. On substituting their value, we get FA is equals to KQ square by L square. Clear? On substituting value and solving, we get final answer KQ square by L square.